Good morning, first graders. I hope you're having a very nice and relaxing and safe quarantine time at home. We are going to get started today and we're going to learn a little bit about prefixes. Okay, so prefixes are word parts that change the meaning of the word. So we're going to learn about that as we kind of already have before. So I know you smarty pants already know what we're talking about a little bit. So we're going to get started with that today. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the word kind. Okay? Kind. Kind. All right. So, if we add a prefix to this word, we're going to use the prefix un here. Un. If we add the prefix un to the word kind, we get the word unkind, which changes the meaning of the word. It no longer means kind, which is sweet and nice and something that we all are, right? Now it means not very nice or not very kind, okay? So the complete opposite. Un means not. Would you rather be kind or unkind? Kind, right? Yeah, I think so. Very good. Let's try another word here. We are going to use the word able. Able. Able means you can do something, right? You are able to tie your shoe. You are able to say your ABCs, okay? But let's see if we add the prefix un to that. Unable. Now what do we have? Does that still mean the same thing as able? No, because we added that prefix un, which means not. So now you are not able to do something. If you are unable to tie your shoes, you cannot tie your shoes. If you are unable to say your ABCs, you're probably still in kindergarten, right? All of you can say your ABCs. All right, awesome, nice job. Beautiful. So, now that we have a little brief understanding of our prefixes like we did before, we are going to do some blending. Hey class, show me how to read words. Show me how to read words. All right, I hope you're all saying it at home. Okay, so we are going to get right into our blending for the day. So, on my screen below, you should be able to see what we have here. All right, let's make Miss Cheslock smaller. There we go. And start checking out these words right here, okay? Just like we do in class. They are all here. Okay, so first we're going to start with the prefix un like we did with our blending on that whiteboard there. Okay? All right. Then we are going to get started with the prefix dis. Dis. Okay? So let's start with this first one right here. Number 1. Let's stretch together. We can stretch and n together, or we can say un, because we know that prefix with the u and an n together says un. Okay, so let's blend that together. Unpack, unpack. Very good. Let's slide over to that next word. That un, plug, unplug. Very good. To not plug. Let's go to this third word on the first line right here. We have un, long e, uneven, uneven. Very nice. Slide over to the last word on line 1. Unzip, unzip. Nice job. Let's read all line 1 together. We have unpack, unplug, uneven, unzip. Very good. So all of those words in that first line have the prefix what? Un, right? Nice job. Un means not. So any of those things on that first line are not able to be done. Let's take a look at line 2. What do all of those words in line 2 have? What do they all have? I see something at the beginning of all of them that's the same 3 letters. It's dis, D-I-S. That is another prefix that means not. So similar to un, but just in a different way. Okay, so we have dis, D-I-S at the beginning of all of those words in line 2. Let's stretch together. We can just put that D-I-S together, dis, and use it as a word chunk, dis. Dis is not a word on its own, but we can pull out those 3 sounds in each word and make it easier for us to blend. Let's go ahead and do that with the first word on line 2. Dis, dis, I dislike, dislike. Nice job. Let's put dis together for the second word. Dis, displease, displease. Very nice. Third word, second line. Dis, and this is a secret agent schwa with that A right here. E, disagree, to not agree with someone. Disagree, very good. Dishonest. Dishonest is that next one. Dis, dishonest. Dishonest. Now, do we really say that? No, that on kind of takes over, but the word is dishonest. Dishonest. Very good. So all of those things: dislike, not to like; displease, not to be very happy; disagree, to not agree or not feel the same with someone; and dishonest, not very truthful. Okay, good job. Number 3, let's get to that third line right here. Undress. And if you hear Pablo in the background, he wants in to blend with us, so maybe I'll show you guys him at the end of our video. On number 3, we have the prefix going back to un. Again, the prefix meaning not. Is un a word on its own? Nope, it's not. Good answer. Undress. Undress. Very good. We're on the second word on the third line. Here we go back to dis. Disappear. Disappear. And I see the word chunk ear in there. Do you? I do. Third word, third line. Unhappy. Unhappy. Very good. Not very happy, right? We don't want to be unhappy. Fourth word, third line. There's that prefix dis. Disup. Ooh. There's that O that says ooh. It's a tricky one. Disapprove. Nice job. Number 3, let's read them all together here. Undress, disappear, unhappy, disapprove. Very good. You guys are doing an awesome job following and paying attention. You can even take your finger across the screen as we're blending like we do in class. I would love to see you being able to do that. Number 4, we have unpacked. Unpacked. Okay, let's blend it together. There's the prefix un, unpack, unpacked, unpacked. And I see that ed at the end there. Unpacked. That means it already happened. It happened in the past because our base word here is the word pack. Find the word pack in there. I have unpacked, unpacked. So that base word in the middle is pack, which is a verb. What's a verb? A verb is an action word. I hope you all said it out loud. Nice job. So it's telling us that someone unpacked. Okay? Nice job. There's Pablo squeaking his toy if you can hear. The next one, let's stretch that out. Here's our prefix is dis. Second word, fourth line. Displeased. Displeased. There's that prefix dis, which means not, please in the middle, which is your verb, and your past tense ed. Displeased. Third word, fourth line, we have dis, which means not. Then let's finish stretching that word. Disliked. Not to like someone. In the past tense, it already happened. Disliked. Very good. All right, let's go to that next one. Next one, fourth one on that fourth line, going back to that prefix of un. Z, I, unzip, d, unzipped, unzipped. Okay, you zip up your jacket, then you unzip your jacket. Very good. Some of you might be able to do that right now if you're wearing a zipper. Nice job, unzip. Now, usually we play a game right now where I ask you who can find the word. I can't do that because I can't see you like you can see me. So I'm going to give you time to find it on your own, okay? So who can find the word? That means not very happy, not happy. Using the base word happy to try to find that word and adding that prefix that means not will make this kind of easy. I'll give you a little bit of time. Try to find that word that means not happy, not pleased. Search with your finger, whatever you need to do. About 10 more seconds. All right, did anybody find the word unhappy? The third word in the third line, unhappy. Very good. All right, let's do one more. Which word means that you didn't tell the truth, okay? You did not tell the truth here. Not truthful. Not truthful. So a synonym for truthful, and it also means that you were not very truthful. Which word could that be? Take your time. Maybe ask a parent or somebody next to you for a clue if you need it. All right. Did anybody find the word dishonest? Dishonest was your word today. Dishonest. Yep, it's in the second line. Fourth word, dishonest. That prefix that means not. Okay? Awesome. Good work today. Very, very good. All right. So, we have some sentences to do, just like we do in class, and then we are going to move on to our orange books together. Okay? So, here are your sentences for today. Let's make them a little bigger for you. Nice. All right. Hopefully you can see them okay. There we go. All right, so you have two sentences, as you always do. Your underlined words are your sight words, the words you should look at and just know. Very good. Good, good, good. All right, so let's read these words together. Unpack is your first word in sentence one. Unpack your. Unpack your. Unpack your books. Unpack your books from the. Good. Let's start again. Unpack your books from the book bag. You have your capital, you have your period, you have your finger spaces. Very good. Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and read that sentence a couple times to yourself. I am going to read it with you. Unpack your books from the book bag. Unpack your books from the book bag. Good. One more time. You read it to me this time. One more time. All right, move on to number two. Val, get our capital so we know we're good to start a sentence. Val disliked. Disliked, he did not like. So there's your prefix for the day in the sentence. Val disliked the drawing. Nice and short. Val disliked the drawing. Now you read it to me. Good. Nice job. Good. Now I want you to get out a piece of paper, lined paper. Maybe you have a notebook at home. Maybe you brought your notebook home. Maybe mom or dad, grandma, grandpa got you a new one. Whatever you have at home, I want you to write each of these sentences one time, just like we do in class. So write number one once. Double check for a capital, a period, and a finger space. Okay. Number two, capital, period, finger space. Don't forget those finger spaces. Nice and neat, first graders. I know you can. Okay? So I want these sentences drawn. I want them to look beautiful. And then we're going to get started in our orange books. Okay? So after you finish your sentences, you're going to move on to your orange books. And I'm going to show you what you're doing today. Once you're finished with your sentences, you are going to get out your beautiful, wonderful orange owl books. Okay, and today we're going to be on page 131. Okay, 131. Nice job. So I will leave these sentences up for you, but for now, I want to show you more about your work for today. Okay, so inside this book, I want you to read this gray box, okay, telling you about prefixes, things that we learned today. You're going to read each word, you're going to circle the base word, and draw a line under the prefix, okay? So, you've got 12 words. I want you to circle the base word. So, you're going to find the word that is a word on its own. So, for number 1, let's do that one together. We have the word well. Well. That is my base word. That's the word that can stand alone on its own without any help, okay? Well. My prefix is un, that prefix that means not that we talked about today, okay? So this is exactly how your work should look. I have my base word well, and I have my prefix un, all right? And if you want to do this in a fun color or a crayon, you can. Just make sure you're getting your work checked by somebody at home, okay? So that's how we're doing all of these. And take your time to read your gray box too. All right, on the back, we have our 2 prefixes of the day in this gray box here. Okay, we have un and we have dis. Both of them prefixes meaning not. All right. Now, you are going to use un or dis in front of each base word in your sentences. Emily blank zipped her coat. Which prefix would make sense here? Un or dis? Do we say dis-zipped or unzipped? We say unzipped. So I'm going to write un in front of the word zipped. And if you want to write it a little bit closer, you can. All right? Same goes with the rest of these. Have some help reading these sentences if you need some assistance and get your work checked, okay? All right. When you are finished with your orange book, that's amazing. That's what you're doing in your ELA today. You can find your time to read your decodables or read a book from home and then enjoy your lunchtime, hopefully. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy, and I will make another video and we can tune in again another day. So I'm going to pull this aside so you can see your sentences and you can pause here to write them before you get started in your orange books. All right, send me any messages you need, even if it's just one to say hi. And I will hopefully see you in April, but I will also see you tomorrow. Don't forget any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Pause the video here so you can do your sentences and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will give you your math assignment soon.